Good morning, everyone. It's Dr. Kathy, and it is August 4th. And this is going to be our last Sunday ceremony I'll be gone at least for 2 weeks. Will I be gone for at least 2 weeks? Yeah, I'll be gone at least 2 weeks. I'm going to Mount Shasta to be with some people to anchor in the rays for the country. The woman who's coming in is from Australia. So she's going to be here with us, and we meet up at Mount Shasta on the 9th. I thought I was leaving on the 8th on the Lionsgate, but I'm leaving on the 9th. I'm glad I looked before I started making reservations to get to the airport. And I will hold all of you, though, in my mind and heart as I'm there. It's going to be a powerful, powerful time. Heart source. For those of you unfamiliar with the heart source, bring your attention to your heart chakra in the center of your chest and feel your awareness going deep within. Good. And now feel your attention moving out. You're going to stay in that place in the heart chakra, but go around to the back and move into the back of your heart chakra, going deep within. And keep going deep. You'll go through, some people describe it as a tunnel or a hallway or an alleyway or a pathway. And then you move into your sacred space, which is just this expansive energy. There you go. And now, staying there, but coming out at the same time, move into the front of your third eye, your sixth chakra. Some people are a little bit too low. Move in, and I probably pointed to the wrong spot. A little bit too low. It's just above your brow and center. There you go. If you set your intention and you just keep going back and towards the back and the front of your third eye, you will find the violet flame, and we'll activate that around your aura in just a minute. Now move around again to the back and go to the back of your third eye in the back of your head, moving deep within. Good. And now draw, image, intend a beam of energy from your heart chakra to your third eye. Feel that connection. Now send that connection straight up to the center of the universe. It knows where to go. And straight down to the center of the earth. You are now grounded above and below. I love that whole thing Amma says about being a grounded above also. So where you are is really in both the third and the fifth dimensions at the same time. And of course, you're always in the fourth because that's time, but there we are. Breathe deeply. Breathe in energy and let the energy come in from above and from below, meeting at the heart chakra. Good. We'll do a little bit more with that in a moment. Now, I am the sword. So we're activating Archangel Michael's sword within us. If you are someone who has not received Archangel Michael's sword from your heart source, call upon Archangel Michael. Ask him for his sword and hold your dominant hand, palm up. I'm right-handed, so I use my right hand. You ambidextrous for people. Last time I did this with someone, and Michael said, if you're ambidextrous, go ahead and hold both hands up. He'll give you double swords. And he was having fun with that, but he's also serious with that. We can do all kinds of things with the sword. Now bring the sword. I just hold it in my hand, in front of my heart, blade up. And move the energy of the sword into your heart with the intention to spread it throughout your body. Good. And now, anytime you say, I am the sword, it will activate. And now, violet flame, sitting right there in the back of the front of your third eye. Violet flame, please activate we started off with the 7th layer when it was first done around the 7th layer, but now I've been getting activate on the outer edges of each layer of my aura up to the 7th layer. And some of you might want to go further out. It doesn't matter, but we're doing the quote unquote minimum here. Good. Now, heart source, which means your aura will expand and everything. Expand to the farthest reaches of my aura or the tips of my fingers when I hold my arms out, whichever is larger. There we go. And now, here's a wonderful healing tool. You can do this at any time. And the major thing is to be in your heart source, but just say chakra spin. Spin as fast as is safe for me. Your healing team will take care of that. Inhale, bring energy in from above and below. Have it meet in your heart. And then with your intention, release, just breathe out congested energy that was in your chakras. You can actually do this for a specific intention. So let's say that you have, let's say you're having relationship problems with partner, spouse, friend, child, or the checker in the grocery store. And you can set your intention, release any congested energy involved in that relationship. You can even do it with yourself, your own relationship issues. So inhale, energy coming in from above and below. Bring it to your heart, hold it for a few seconds. With your intention you set in your heart to release congested energy, exhale through your mouth. And you can imagine that there's a cloud of congestion just coming out of you. And as it passes through your aura, remember we've got the violet flame there. The energy will be transmuted. There you go. Do that again. Hold for a few seconds. Breathe out congestion. When you're doing this by yourself, you can do this as often as you need. It's a wonderful practice to do at least once a day. There you go. And now we will form our healing lecture room. This is an adaptation of the healing room that's in the Melchizedek method. For those of you who say, this sounds familiar and have done that, there's a floor of light below us, a canopy of light above us. There are pillars of light in each of the 4 corners. And surrounding those pillars are angels. And usually in the Melchizedek method, it's Archangel Michael, but since we're doing healing in this, I see in the lecture room, I see angels from many different bands of the archangels. And today, a lot of Archangel Gabriel's angels are there. And he's the proclaimer, gives out messages. And there are angels from Archangel Michael, and there are angels from Archangel Raphael. And I just heard someone, I don't think it was Archangel Raphael himself, but somebody else who said, we trade places sometimes depending upon what's happening. So when we're doing work, say for instance, with the healing, Archangel Raphael's angels will come in and may substitute for Archangel Michael's. When we're giving the message, we may have more angels from Archangel Gabriel's and Archangel Michael's, and sometimes the Archangel Golden, who works with encodement. So just know it shifts back and forth, those of you who sense that energy. And in the central pillar, and by the way, those angels surround the perimeter of the healing lecture room from pillar to pillar to pillar to pillar and back to the first pillar. And in the central pillar, we invite all the beings on the other side who wish to join us. And because I'm inviting people in, I often see leading the group coming in is Yeshua and Buddha, who come in together. And all manner of beings who are coming in, that aspects of masters and saints and stuff that you may communicate with and pray with. There are the Chohans, the elders, the Elohim, the angels of the different rays. And we're doing 12 rays, the energy of 12 rays coming in, which is what I'm going to be working. I think I'm going to be working with 13 when I'm at my retreat at Mount Shasta. And then I don't even know all of these saints and masters that are coming in, but they are coming in to be with us. Some of them are people specifically for you. And if you want to know who you is, that's probably you plural and you individually. Okay. Interesting. Those of you who are new and may not know, I was in the convent for 20 years. And I've been doing a particular prayer thing of journeying with Pope St. John Paul II. And he came in just to say hi. There's Moses. There's Abraham. There are some of the Hindu gods and goddesses. Kuan Yin always comes in. You may ask anybody to be here, and they're going to be in the central pillar. And now connect from your heart to the central pillar, and you are connected to all of us and to all the gods, goddesses, masters, Elohim, saints, whatever you want to call them, that are here helping us on the spiritual realm. We're going to now move into our healing room, and I'm getting the message that first is you are going to call for, first you're going to set an intention for healing, and this is for yourself first. Has been training us to bring healing to ourself first, and then use our cleared self as much as possible to bring in energy to send out to others. For yourself, what is it that you most want healing in? It can be physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. There we go. And now Hilarion and Yeshua. Hilarion is the head or Chohan of the fifth ray of healing. It's green, the green ray of healing. And Yeshua, I think it's Aramaic word for Jesus, who is with us as healer. There you go. Just feel the energy of the two of them. And you are invited to come to the healing room and just set your intention. And the space within the healing lecture room becomes the healing room, and the energy is all geared for healing. And it's the green ray, which is there, and there is a chair if you choose a chair, or there is a massage table, or very comfortable. It says much more comfortable than a massage table, that is there for healing. I'm being invited I have in my healing room, I have this tube that energy just comes right through, and I'm actually standing in the tube with the energy, and you can sit in a tube of energy. And now we are being told, connect with your healing team. And set the intention. So you already know what intention you're using for your healing for today. Set the intention now to request that if there are any angels and masters that are specialists in the area that you are asking for healing, that they come and join your healing team, They can come and be a permanent part, or they can be a temporary part, and you call them whenever you need them. So do that. And now, and this is part of what Hilarion, Amma, Yeshua, they've been teaching us lately, is ask for the exact vibration of love energy needed, and it's all love energy, but exact vibration of energy needed to neutralize the energies which are contributing to the discomfort or dis-ease that is within you. Ask for that energy now to come down you. Now I'm in my, I don't know, it's not a cone, but in my tunnel of energy that's coming down. So that's coming down for me if you're laying down, if you have another way you're using it, the exact vibration of energy that you need. And I'm getting it's to release fear, despair, sadness, depression, connected to this particular intention that you have. So just breathe in the energy from above and below. Your healing team is managing the vibration coming in. Hold your breath for a few seconds. I know I'm missing that with some people as I'm talking. And then exhale, releasing. I imagine it in a color, releasing that you no longer wish. This can include addictive type energies. I'm working with sugar addiction at the moment, and this can include releasing that. Okay. Breathe and release. Okay, now I am being told to ask for the familial DNA that is contributing to this issue that you are working with, whether it's a physical, mental, emotional, or spiritual issue. Healing team, we ask you to bring into your DNA the exact vibration of love needed to deactivate any DNA that is contributing to the discomfort, disease, whatever, and activate the DNA which will bring health of body, mind, and spirit. And the way you participate is to be receptive and to breathe in the energy needed, hold it, and consciously with intention release any of the congestion that was gathered within you and exhale. So my healing guides are giving me a little shift in what we've done before, and this is just to give you other ways that you can use this healing technique. So now, you're going to send out healing energy to other people in this next step. What it is, though, is set your intention to have healing energy go from you to those who have been wounded or negatively affected in any way by what is happening, what happened to you, that you bringing in healing. For instance, let's say you wanted to heal irritation or impatience. You would be asking, please help me, my healing team, to send healing energy to those I have wounded in some way due to my impatience, that I have wounded in some way due to my frustration, that I have wounded in some way because of my reaction to whatever. So you set that intention and go ahead and connect with their healing team. We can't force anything on anybody, but we can ask for the healing team, their healing team, our healing team. And if they, on a soul level, allow it, ask, please remove any and all artificial encodements which came from me and entered them, all those that they will allow to be released. And just keep breathing deeply. Repair the damaged and altered natural encodements which occurred from my actions going to them. And now ask. And when if you're listening on video, you can always pause it if you need more time. Ask that any energy of yours that is within them, and that includes cords that you may have sent that is not of the highest vibration of love possible, that's negative in any way, please remove that from them now, and cut the cords that go from me to them. Unless they're cords of love, which really are not quite cords, but they're energy connections. Ask for that to happen. There. And communicating on the soul level with the soul of that individual or those people. You don't even have to know who all you hurt, because your healing team will take care of this. Just talk to the souls of that and say, I offer to you my healing love and ask that you accept it, of the vibration that individual, those individuals need. And again, breathe in the energy, ask for that exact vibration needed to come through you. And then as it goes out from you, ask their healing team, your healing team, to work together for it to be the exact vibration they needed. There you go. And now, if you want to expand working with healing with other people, bring to mind some people, and it could be groups of people. It could be like you could go to Gaza. That seems to be such a hot point right now. You could go to, if you know of something that happened, you can call people in who need help. I know that, like for myself, and you can call your own in. I've been asked to pray for two youngsters who seem to be oppressed by spirits and call them in. And I know that those of you who were here at the live call, is a precious friend of mine transitioned on Wednesday. And I know that there's another person here who had a precious friend of hers that transitioned last week or the week before. So anybody else that knows of those who have transitioned, and just call them in, whether they've gone on or not gone on, and wrap them in love. And yes, those of you who lost loved ones even 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago, anybody you're grieving, Bring them in and wrap them in love. Good. And now if you want to, you can use this particular thing. We've used it once before that I know of. But I've taught many people about Michael's sword. So if you're working with a group of energies, Archangel Michael, would you please use your golden net to pass through the energy of this person, these people, this country, this planet, and may that golden net be guided by all of the members of your band and anyone else who works with you to remove thought forms, elementals. It's okay if you don't know what all those are. Congested energy, remove all of the vibrations of hate and anger. Remove all the vibrations of war, whether it's between two people or a group. With your golden net passing through, remove fear. And we call upon the guardians, the healing teams of everyone that we have in mind, even if it's everyone upon this planet, to activate within them the encodements of recognition that they are love. And now, as one who is, you are one who is facilitating the healing. Communicate on a soul level with all of these beings and say, I invite you to listen to the vibration of Amma's words, to accept the love that the Creator, that Spirit, that Amma, that Abba, whatever name you use, has for you. And let us open our hearts so that we can bring peace and support and love upon this planet. And now that energy goes out. It's there. And you are now invited to turn your healing room into the lecture room. So pull up a chair. Make it as comfortable as possible. If you want to lie down, feel free to do that. Amma's saying you can even have popcorn and a soda if you want. And she's talking to me. I love theater popcorn, she says, and you can have it taste exactly like you want. Some like lots of butter, some not. You don't have to have popcorn if you don't want it, she says. Ask your encodement team to please align your encodement system to receiving Amma's message. And being connected to the central pillar. I ask also for those who feel guided to send a connection to my heart, which assists me in being focused. Thank you. And the next one will be a message from Amma, the Divine Mother. For those of you who are here for the first time, know that my voice may change slightly, but it doesn't usually change much at all. But it is still the energy of Amma coming through. I had one client tell me, she said, Amma smiles bigger than you do, wider. So we'll see, that might be a sign. Dear ones, I am Amma, the Divine Mother of the Divine Mothers, and I am your mother. You are always held in my womb of love. Make use of that womb of love and know that you are cradled there. I wish to talk to you today about something you have heard much about, and that is called mindfulness. What I would like to share with you is putting it in different words and the importance of being aware. And that's what the word I'm going to use right now, other than mindfulness, is awareness. Let's start with your body. Bring your attention to your toes. Notice how they feel. Are they encased in something? Shoes, socks, a blanket? Are you barefooted? Are your toes spread out or are they coming together? It doesn't matter which, just be aware. Notice the balls of your feet. The arches of your feet. Do you have arches? If you don't, what is it like to have the full skin come right down to the floor or to your shoes? What about the heels of your feet? Notice your ankles. Does one feel different than another? Does one have more energy in it? Your legs. Skipping up, how about your hips? Notice how your back feels against a chair or a bed or a couch. Or maybe it's not against anything. Notice how it feels. Awareness. Yes, mindfulness, but let's use awareness right now. Some people get tired of hearing about mindfulness. Being aware. What do you hear right now? What is in your space, your awareness? What is your awareness of what is within your mind? Is it calm? Are you having to force your mind to focus on these words? This one I speak through just asked me a question. She says that she read on the internet, on Facebook, that when you hum, you can't think. There's no thoughts. Try it now. Just hum. This one noticed that she didn't hear my voice. What about you? If you didn't hear any thoughts, have any thoughts, what an interesting tool to use if you're trying to stop negative thinking, whether it's towards you or someone else, is to start humming. You could hum your favorite song. Now say, I am the sword. What is your awareness of how your energy changes? Bring to mind something that frustrated you today. Just briefly bring your mind to that and become aware of how bringing that thought to your body changes how you feel within your space. Awareness, become aware. Now, because we don't want to stay there very long, bring your awareness to someone you love dearly. Spouse, partner, friend, child, grandchild, whoever it is, bring your awareness, your attention there, and notice with awareness what happens to your body when you are there. Take a deep breath in and become aware of what the air coming in your nose is like. If you're a mouth breather, notice what it feels like, that air coming into your mouth. And when you exhale, notice. Now again, bring to mind someone you love dearly. Focus on them and become aware of what you sense from them. How are they receiving your love? Declare, I am the sword. And now have an image of yourself going to a store that you have been to recently. Or someplace. This one went to a gem and mineral show. See yourself there. I am the sword. And walk through that space and become aware of the energies around you. Become aware of those who are maybe in a hurry, focused on having to sell things or to do things. If they seem tense or uptight, concerned, simply send love from you to them, asking that the vibration of love match what they need. And walk on. You are of the oneness and they are of the oneness. Send oneness to them, love to them. Bring your attention to your last meal. See yourself eating that last meal that you had. Become aware of the energy of the food that you ate. Yes, you can go back in time and feel that awareness. How did your body respond to it? Did something taste good on the tongue for a short period of time? And then other parts of your body go, oh no. Or perhaps you ate something that you knew your body needed and your body sighs with contentment. Become aware of the last thing you watched. A television show, a movie, a video, TikTok, a reel. Become aware of how your body-mind feels. Is your body-mind uplifted? Does it feel constricted? Does it sing with joy? Does it say, oh no, not again? I don't really want to watch this. Become aware. Bring to mind a close relationship. What are you aware of in your energy exchange with that individual, or those of you who brought forth several relationships? Is there anything that you may be holding negatively with there, a resistance to forgiving, something that you haven't talked to them about, like maybe something that they are doing, or a frustration you have because you've talked a lot? Notice what is happening within your body. And talk. Let's talk to your body and say to your body or to yourself, your soul self, is there anything I can do about this now? Is there something that will change? If not, become aware of whether or not you are willing to let it go and to accept what is. Perhaps you're becoming aware of a wound you need to heal. So ask your healing team to use the 4 foundational plugins to bring healing to that wound. The basic plugin, the healing over lifetimes, the removing victim consciousness, and to remove any implants. If you have lost someone close to you, be it a broken relationship or be it by their transitioning to their coming home, be aware of what they filled in your life, what you're going to miss, sadness that you have, and perhaps joy for them for whatever they are moving on to. Be aware. Connect with your healing team again. Be aware of how much your healing team wishes to work with you, filling you with love and assisting you in releasing that you no longer need. This is a simple exercise I have brought you through. Very simple. Become aware of how you are experiencing your emotions now. Become aware of how you are experiencing your body. Become aware if there are any shifts within you and how you feel towards someone. And now ask to connect with me, or to become aware of me or of Abba, or whomever it is that you wish to be aware of, including a loved one that has moved on. Become aware of the love that is within you and between you and the other. Yes, even me. Become aware of the love. Become aware that the love, even of those who are no longer with you, how that love has enriched your life. Even if it seemed like the love disappeared in a relationship, what was it like before when you shared that love? If there was conflict in the relationship, release the pain and focus on the love. Focus on the love affair with your body, the love affair with what the ground is like when you walk up on it, whether it is concrete or it is grass or it's dirt here in the desert. When you look at the trees and the flowers, the plants, listen to the birds or watch the quail walk along the ground. Be aware of the energy that is there. And as you become aware, notice that you are connecting with the oneness of it all. These are things you came here to experience in this lifetime, to incarnate upon this planet, which seems like you're here forever, and you're here with a blink of an eye. Be aware of this body that you have, your relationship to those that are in your life, even the tumultuous relationships. Bring to mind the love, the affection, the joy that you shared. And hold on to those memories and the energy that flowed through your body at that time. Remember that you are within me. And I hold you dearly. And you are more precious to me than you could ever know. My blessings to you. And this is Kathy. That was an interesting little adventure, very much different than so much of what we have had.
Beautiful. Yes.
It's like anchoring in
Mm-hmm.
the things that we forget about. All of you for being here. I will send notices out to remind you not to come to the Sunday ceremony next week or the week after. And ask you to, I will hold you in my heart, in my prayers, and I ask you to do the same for me, for you. I really am anticipating an exciting experience and anchoring in the rays and being up there in Mount Shasta. And if you've
Gorgeous.
never been there, it's amazing energy.
Oh,
And
thank you,
very
Dr.
different than the Sedona energy, but amazing. And
Oh,
you're
yes.
welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Make
you.
us-
Thank
That
you.
was beautiful.
Thank
Very
you.
beautiful.
Take care, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Safe trip.
Bye.
Safe trip.
Thank
Safe
you.
trip. Bye, Kathy.